different program director from another program across the country called him last week to basically tell him how aghast she was that I was posting in Tulum, Mexico, in like rave outfits, essentially.
Okay, y'all, please watch that video for full context. But after I watched it, I had such an immediate reaction that I had to add my 2 cents in this conversation. One huge motivator for me getting on social media and building out this platform was because I remember being in med school, even a little bit in residency, and feeling like in order for me to be a good doctor, I couldn't talk a certain way, dress a certain way, I couldn't be into certain things because this fear that I would be perceived as unprofessional. By the time I got into residency, I quickly realized that that mindset was really just passed on misogynistic ways of thinking. Even still, I wish that I could just see a doctor that was killing it, so smart, so brilliant on her stuff, but at the same time didn't conform to traditional or misogynistic ways of what professionalism looked like for doctors. I wanted to see a doctor who was cute, was fashionable, and had hobbies. I feel like when I was in med school and residency, that wasn't as much of a thing as it is now. It is so disappointing to hear that in freaking 2025, especially in that young woman's case because she's in psychiatry. That really hurts my heart. It's so sick to hear that there's still people who hold these very archaic beliefs about what professionalism looks like. This is actually not anything new. In fact, in 2020, there was like a big scandal. Maybe that's doing a lot, but there was this big uproar because this journal published a research article that looked at trainee social media platforms without their permission, I should add, trying to find unprofessional behavior. You know what was one of the things that they deemed as unprofessional? Wearing a bathing suit. What? Because of course, if I'm on Miami Beach, I should be wearing my white coat, right? Anyways, the backlash was so intense that they actually had to redact this paper, and it started a whole social media wave called #MedBikini, where doctors were showing themselves wearing a bikini and hashtagging #MedBikini. But if you think about it, who do you think that mostly impacts? Women. We need to be extremely clear on what we're deeming to be unprofessional. A lot of times that's rooted in sexism, racism, classism, ableism, all the isms, especially in medicine. It wasn't too long ago that me, just simply being an African American woman, would have been deemed unprofessional to be somebody's doctor. So there's that. How you get to creatively express yourself outside of work has absolutely no bearing on how competent, empathic, patient, and how good of a doctor you're going to be. I just want to make sure everybody knows that because that's something I wish that I heard when I was training to become a doctor. Please take it from me when I say do not stifle who you are trying to become a physician or really trying to become anybody for that matter. Be yourself.